part of the reason why I was drinking. I wasn't willing to be honest and just like say it, which then created cancer. I've had cancer twice in my body, and holding all that in and wanting to do it right and wanting to being scared to say what I really thought in case I might hurt someone or upset someone, or it's a different space that I come from now with alcohol, and it's a learning relationship. I don't feel like I've learned everything, but I definitely feel like I've learned a lot.
You know, again, what percolates out is learning and gratitude as you come through it. And I've seen people really take on their own health and really be conscious of it. And in my own life, like, oh, I love being healthy. So why would I choose sickness? Hey guys, welcome back to the Two Thumbs Up podcast. Grateful to have you here, Dr. Todd, along with my really amazing, beautiful friend, Sara Gates. And thank you for coming on the show today.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, we've talked about this for a while.
Yes.
And I honestly, to me, this is, it's I said to tell you a few minutes ago, I'm like, I'm glad you're on today because we always have easy conversations.
Yes, we do.
You know, it feels like one of those days today, just to kind of just have a conversation with a friend.
Perfect.
And so thank you for coming on.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
Yeah, we're excited for, you've recently had your knee surgery and getting that healed up. So tell us a little bit about, like, you know, who you are and you know, sort of your background a little bit.
Yeah. Well, I am a wife and mama to 5 kids. I have 3 of my own, 2 bonus kids, and a sweet girl grandbaby. Kalia that lives with me. I love her so much. She's such a joy. And I am a people lover.
Yeah.
I love people. I love connecting.
Yes, you are.
I love creating.
Yeah.
And yeah, I love learning. I feel like I'm in a learning phase right now of my life.
Yeah, maybe that's what it is. We're get to a point where we're just talking about this. It's how life is kind of, seems to me like, after 57 of these trips around the sun, it's like, it almost feels like things are built in thirds, right? Like you have the first third, right? It's like growing up. And again, like we said, God gives us the ability to be parents when we don't know a damn thing. Nothing. So I have a lot of questions about that. And then, you know, you get this next third, and and then there's this other third. And so, what do you see? Like, what's been, you grew up. Where'd you grow up?
I grew up here.
Yeah, I know you
Utah.
did, but they don't.
Sandy.
Yeah. So what's been, some of the, you lived in Hawaii. You've done a number of things. Where do you where you're at right now? To me, my experience of you is you're actually quite content. Your husband is amazing.
Yes.
He's one of my best buddies. And so, tell us a little bit about, like, some of the learning experience you've had over the years, or you're always one to express gratitude. And with whatever you've been through, seems like gratitude always is the thing that percolates out. So tell us a little bit about your life, your experiences, those types of things.
Yeah, I feel like content and gratitude is definitely the space I'm in. I have lived, I feel like in my 46, almost 47 years of life, I've lived a lot of life and done a lot of things and been a lot of places, and so much learning. And the contentness comes from truly being open to taking a look what wasn't working in my life and what I was creating, and being open to taking action and shifting that. In main regards, I feel like with alcohol. So I was sober for 5 years, which was a really good 5 years for me to take an honest look at what I was creating, drinking in excess, and what that was creating for my kids, and the chaos I created.
Yeah.
So I feel like even though now I will have a glass of wine or a drink with Randy or whatnot.
And with Melanie.
And with Mel, sweet Mel.
Yeah. You can't leave her out of that. She'd
No,
be like, what about me?
I love having a glass of wine with Mel.
Yeah.
But it's a different space that I come from now with alcohol, and it's a learning relationship. I don't feel like I've learned everything, but I definitely feel like I've learned a lot.
Well, actually, thank you for your honesty about that. That's alcohol's an interesting thing, right? It's like it's super prevalent in our culture, but yet everyone that speaks of it or has experienced it actually knows it's poison.
Yeah.
It's like it's a paradox, right? It's like jumbo shrimp. A paradox is like jumbo shrimp. Makes zero sense. Like, what's a jumbo shrimp? I'm like, those are exact opposites. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like light and dark. It's like yin and yang. It's like up and down, within and without.
Yes.
It's like, wait a minute here. So is it? So what is your? I actually love that this is coming up because people, I love sobriety is a thing that's really kind of kicking off again. But yet, what is it about alcohol that humans dive into that, again, what percolates out is learning and gratitude as you come through it. And I've seen people really take on their own health and really be conscious of it. And in my own life, like, oh, I love being healthy. So why would I choose sickness? But what is it in the choosing of the sickness that we learn the most? Because alcoholism, or alcohol in general, is a poison.
Yeah, it is.
And it poisons our bodies. But what in that is the purpose, would you say? The paradox of it all. Do you get my question?
Yeah, I feel like there's a draw to alcohol for the fun it creates or the inclusion it creates with whoever you're drinking with. But it's interesting, even now if I do drink, the next day I'm like, even if I just have a glass of wine, I feel like I look different. I can see it in my face. It doesn't feel good. So it's like, why do I choose that? Like, what is it that I continuously choose that? And what I know about myself is a lot of it is the inclusion of wanting to be included with whoever it is, my family, my friends, whatever. But I also know the other side of choosing, I can still be there and not take part in that because I did that for 5 years, and it was a beautiful 5 years. I mean, there was definitely moments that were challenging, and it was a time in my life that definitely people that I was in relationship fell off because they didn't like my choice, which is okay.
They spin off sort of. And, it's interesting as, I've witnessed it with you and myself where you as one emerges into who they are, to be who I am, around people that still want to drink is so easy. Yeah. And my true personality comes out because I love who I am. Yeah. Instead of historically, you got to have 3 drinks in you before I can loosen up or whatever. Yes. And which there's a price to pay for that. And it's an interesting paradox for me. It's like, why would we choose that? But in the choosing of that, it seems like when people walk through that and emerge from that, they have a greater sense of gratitude for their health. You mentioned this inflammatory process that you even see in the mirror. Like, I don't want to walk around with a distended belly and an inflamed liver because I love my liver. Yeah. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love my gut lining. I was just having this conversation a few minutes ago about gastritis. Gastritis, the inflammation of the gastric lining, most all the time in our culture is related to refined sugars, but preceded by that, when alcohol is refined sugar, preceded by that is inflammation due to alcohol. And then people are like, well, I need to take omeprazole or I need to take Tums. Like, well, what's the truth? And the truth shall set you free. Yes. What is the truth about what I'm choosing that's creating this? And what's interesting to me is the body always has an answer. It's whether I'm open to the answer. What did I deny? What did I ignore?
Yeah.
What didn't I want to see? Those three questions like apply to my physical well-being, and you do that very well. It's like, oh, let's take a look at Sara today and what your experience has been. So comparatively, your life with alcohol and then moving through that, what have you learned? What are some of the things that have percolated out for you about you've learned through those experiences?
Well, I've learned to love myself. I really feel like I was in a place of not loving myself prior and trusting myself.
And what did that process look like? You say learning to love myself. What did that look like for you?
Willing to be 100% honest with myself.
Yeah.
And willing to walk through the hurts of why I was drinking. And what I learned about myself is I was so the person that wanted to make everyone happy, or wanted to do it perfect. Like, just tell me what to do or show me how to do it and I'll do that because I want to be perfect, instead of knowing I am perfect in who I authentically am and coming from that space. So a huge awakening to be honest and take an honest look at what I was creating and the hurt I was creating. Yeah. Especially to my kids.
And so as you've come through that, you've learned those things about yourself. And so with you personally, what are you seeing now?
Well, I'm seeing that relationship, well, I see a lot of things, but one of the things I see is that relationship with alcohol. It's a scary relationship because there's such a fine needle for me. Like, okay, I can drink to here, but if I drink past there, I'm the same way as I was. And I get emotional and I can get angry and I can get mean. And so, man, it's interesting that I still choose that sometimes to still have a drink. Like, why would I even risk that? When I'm honest with myself and I say, why would you even risk that, Sara? Yeah. So it's like, why do I do that?
I mean, it's a great question. The good news is you're the only one that gets to answer it. Mm-hmm. I mean, I agree with you because, I've had similar experiences and I'm like, wait a second here, brother. Mm-hmm. There's a price to pay for even one. Yeah. Because historically, if I have one, I want 6. Mm-hmm. Yeah. You know what I mean? True. So it's like, okay, it's like, what's wisdom say? And the gratitude that you experience for your health. Mm-hmm. Maybe that's what the last third's about. Absolutely. Maybe it's actually about me. Yeah. And how I just healthy and vibrant till God takes me home. Yeah. Right? Like, absolutely. I'm just going to do. Thank you. In all the ways. That's what I'm going to do. Yeah. You know absolutely. What I mean? Like, oh, that could be fun. Yeah, and I feel like that part of that help too is being willing to, if something doesn't resonate or work for me, instead of being scared to say that or acknowledge it with whomever, the truth is that's part of the reason why I was drinking. I wasn't willing to be honest and just say it, which then created cancer. I've had cancer twice in my body, and holding all that in and wanting to do it right and wanting to being scared to say what I really thought in case I might hurt someone or upset someone or. Whoa. That's such part of health I'm learning. Huh? Yes. Yeah. to literally hold that energy in, to not be truthful with yourself or authentic. Mm-hmm. What you're describing to me is this emergence, I see this, I visualize this little this beautiful flower where she's like, oh, there's one of my little petals, but yet, and then, okay, but now I see you do this, I'm a visual, and I can see this. It's like you're just allowing this to blossom yourself. And it's almost like this grand remembering. We talk about learning, but the word that for me, whatever reason, and I've said it a billion times, oh, I'm learning. And if I really look at the resonance of that word, it's not the truth. I'm remembering.
Oh, that's such a difference.
You take a look at Kalia, your sweet little grandbaby, right? Mm-hmm. She emerged from the cradle of creation. Mm-hmm. She showed up with all the essence of her divine uniqueness, yes?
Yes, absolutely.
And then we go through this forgetting, as did you, love, as did I. Mm-hmm. And we go through this grand forgetting of that and then during the greatest forgetting of all, in her 20s, go, hey, why don't you have some kids?
Yeah, exactly.
Right? And then you're raising them, and the next and then career, and then all of a sudden you kind of you walk out of this, and it's like, oh. So to me, you had all those experiences, wonderful, and there was great learning. But in the learning, it's the remembering of that you literally emerge from the cradle of creation, divine with all the essence of possibility. I mean, I think that's extraordinary.
Yeah, remembering who I truly am.
Yeah.
Who I am already, not that I have to do A, B, and C. I already am.
Or have to learn. Mm-hmm. It's the remembering of your divine uniqueness.
Yes.
And alcohol, what a grand teacher. Mm-hmm. Right? I mean, from that perspective, or pain, or all the things. Whoa. Maybe it's in the remembering of the walk through the valley of the shadow of death. Mm-hmm. It's like, oh, okay. And we talk about that on the podcast a lot, but to me, that all correlates to physical health, emotional health, relationships, spiritual health, and all those things. It's the remembering that I'm all of those things.
Oh, 100%.
Yes.
And as I remember and am honest, what is brought into my life, there's no way I'd have the relationship I have with my husband if I didn't take that time to be honest with myself, to stop drinking. I mean, that's the beauty of getting in touch, to be honest with myself, of what it actually created and how different my life is now.
And instead of holding yourself in judgment of your previous life choices that nobody can do anything about anyway, what have you given to yourself?
Freedom of really being in gratitude for the learning, oh my gosh, and the wisdom and what I'm at choice and what I can create. So when I get stuck or there's something else that comes up, I know now it's like, okay, you are powerful enough to get through this and walk through this. So what do you choose? What's your next step? Instead of staying stuck. Actually, you've been someone in my life that has assisted me with you have a choice. You have a beautiful choice, Sarah. And I'm forever grateful for that with you.
Yeah. And I see that you have learned to give yourself grace.
Which is an ongoing process to learn, because I can bring out the beat up stick and beat myself up. But you are right. I do learn grace. And even if somebody else wants to bring up the beating stick and bring up how I was, I know that I can choose. That's not who I am today.
Yeah. Nor was it then.
Yeah. It was something I was choosing. It wasn't who I am. That's why I'm grateful for, the programs that are out there that assisted me. But one thing I got in touch with when I was choosing sobriety was going to some meetings and saying, hi, my name is Sarah, I'm an alcoholic. And I got to the place where I'm like, I actually am not an alcoholic.
No,
that's
you're
not who I am.
Exactly.
That's what I was choosing.
Yeah. It's the shadow.
Yeah. So there's even freedom in that of like, no, I'm not a recovering alcoholic. That's not who I am. I am a powerful, inspiring, honest, giving woman of light. That's who I am.
Yes, you are.
I'm not an alcoholic. Thank you. Yeah.
And so there's grace in that and gratitude in that and expansion of not just your consciousness, all consciousness. It's like we're these beautiful divine sparks, that I see everyone as a flame carrier. I'm like, okay, let's just do this little dance as long as we get to breathe air of doing what we do step out of contempt for one another, as I stepped out of contempt for myself. Like, let's just have an experience. As long as we get to have an experience, and to me, there's grace in that. It's like, Alan Watts. He's one of my favorite. I listen to this guy. He's in my life frequently, and one of the things he says, and it really hits me, is like, when someone comes into your space, for him, the gratitude emerges. It says, I love how God has come on today. And when we may call you Sarah, or whoever it is, but what a unique expression of creation. And then it's what's super easy is for us to see it in our kiddos.
Yeah.
But what's painful was they have forgotten that they're in the forgettingness of it all. And so I think that's one of the things we talk about, like before the show started, I mentioned, what's going on. And, parents, and my dad used to say this, he's like, you will never know how much I love you until you have children of your own.
100%.
And I'm like, and I'm teenager, 20s, didn't, and then I have my little Eric 29 years ago. And I'm like, I love you too, Dad. Because isn't that the truth?
Absolutely. No greater love.
No greater love. And like, oh, now I can see how you would walk through the fires of hell for me. And in your own way, based on your own belief systems and your own dogma and your own history. Like, oh, I love this being so much, but all I have is my history to rely on unless I don't.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
It's just, I don't know, this whole thing's an interesting, I look at life, there's all these paradoxes.
Oh, yes.
It's like, and then gratitude falls out.
I love what you said about Alan, though, too. Like his consciousness to be that conscious when he meets someone, to come from that space. I'm grateful you said that today.
And for me, it's super fun to do that with human health or biomechanics. It's okay. You just dealt recently with a knee surgery. Actually, quite a unique situation. I mean, we can talk about it. But yet, I've seen a lot of knees, but I've never seen that.
Yeah.
Specifically, it's like, well, this is a unique expression. And granted, there's orthopedics do what they do and they fix it, but yet, okay, it's your genetics, it's your injury, it's how your body heals it, it's like all of these unique things about it. There's nothing unique about any injury. Excuse me, I'll rephrase that. There is everything unique about an injury, because you're the one that gets to go through it.
Yeah.
It's completely unique than anybody else's knee injury. So what have you been learning about that? I mean, you're still kind of got a little swelling in there, still taped up.
I am learning the importance of being strong. And I feel like that's something that you've told me for years, like that's so important. And now it's clicked in a different way after experiencing my muscles atrophying. I think that's the correct word.
Yeah.
How important it is for me to be strong.
One of the greatest indicators of longevity in humans is muscular strength. Flexibility is right there too, but not as much as the metabolically active muscle tissue. And I see it's to me, if someone wants, so my dream is to watch I'm still not having grandbabies. And I would love to have some.
Yes.
And so my dream is to be able to experience them growing up. So my commitment to myself, including with things like alcohol, is to optimize my health so I can experience them and they can know their Papa T.
Yeah.
Right?
Absolutely.
So tell us about what you're learning with your structural strength and what
Yeah, just how I'm actually really looking forward to. I mean, I'm healing now, but when I'm completely healed, and even along the way, what I can do now, I'm really looking forward to building my muscle in a way I haven't built it before. It's clicked for me differently. There's something that resonates.
I'd bump my. This is a fist bump.
Oh, yeah.
Fist bump you.
Yeah.
Like you, I'm so happy. This is so good. So tell me about that.
Yeah. And that's like when you were talking about the thirds, I'm like, oh, this next third of my life is going to be the best third of my life. I feel that coming on. It just, and the gratitude I have for what is working with my body right now. This right leg that's so strong right now from carrying me through this. There's so much gratitude for my body, but just really getting in touch with, oh, I deserve to put my body as a priority instead of on the back list, going to work for 10 hours a day and not taking care of my body. Like I'm learning, oh no, that gets to come first.
Yeah.
And everything what I'm feeling, I mean, I haven't totally experienced this yet, but I feel like when I do that, everything else is going to fall in line. Sometimes I can put myself in a situation where I get so stressed about work it's like, actually, when I'm taking care of me, this is what I know, then everything else follows.
Yeah, it's the truth, huh? It's like you feed myself and then I can go do, in all ways, spiritually, mentally, physically. It's just the natural flow of things.
Yes.
My buddy, we've had him on the show a couple of times, and one thing he mentioned because he had a stroke, a very significant stroke, and I asked him that very question about gratitude for what he's experienced, actually about your knee. He's like, and he said, I'm grateful for my brain. Oh. And his brain is still healing, and he went through this whole thing just like your knee. It's like you expressed a very similar sentiment, and I see this a lot when it comes to physical injury. Health is to be healthy in a physical sense, meant all the ways. They're actually not separate. Mental, physical, spiritual, and physical health. They're not just because I say them separately. Doesn't mean they're separate. They're unified as everything is.
I agree.
Because if I'm physically unhealthy, I'm not optimizing or experiencing the abundance of my spiritualness or my mentalness or my relationshipness or my being a dad or a business owner. Because then it's all these excuses. Like, I've realized that as I choose to not make any excuses about myself, and I fall into the pity parties of them all. Don't freaking get me. I'm not some sort of. I fall into it. My pattern of who I'm not, but I've also recognized that it's no excuses, Todd. Not in a harsh way, like beat the shit out of yourself.
Yeah.
But like, dude, are you making more excuses for yourself again? Well, I do feel like I get to take a nap. Well, is that an excuse or is that the truth? It's the truth. I get to take a nap.
I love
you know
that,
what I mean?
though. Yes.
It's like, is it a sellout? There's a very fine line to me between is it a sellout or an excuse or the truth? And I'll ask, well, what's the truth? The truth is, I don't need to eat right now. Oh, so you could fast? Yep, I can do that. Or, oh, it's time to eat.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
Yeah.
Or it's time to have a conversation with somebody.
Yes.
Or it's time to be quiet. Not out of avoidance, but it's like, oh, I'm so glad I'm not saying words right now. Because I'm a word sayer. I'm like, bro, zip it.
Yeah, me too.
You know what I mean? So in all of those ways, it's this, and it's a direct reflection of, what you're experiencing with your knee. It's like, oh, I'm so glad. Like you said, I got a right one that's pulling me through.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's interesting if I'm honest with myself through this process of how did I create this and why did I create this? I've had some moments of being just with myself of like, why did you create this? What was the time or the break or...
Yeah. I'm looking forward to? when Randy and I and you and Melanie, you call her Mel, I call her Melanie, are healthy, strong, and hiking again in Hawaii.
Oh, yes, that was the best.
Oh my gosh. We did some of the most beautiful Hawaiian hiking experiences ever.
And we didn't even know that's what we were in
yeah.
for.
And now I literally have thought about that many, many times. I'm like, let's go do that some more.
Yes, let's do that.
You know, and it's just because we have this, and you have more than a third. I pray I get more than a third, but we got a lot of life to experience and to be healthy and graceful with ourselves. And, you know, you said the C word, cancer, and we erase. We're not going to presence that word, but you know, you said some beautiful things about that too. And I've heard other people that have walked through that say the same thing about, how did I actually create this in my life? What energies have I held on to? What did I ignore? What did I deny? What didn't I want to see?
Yes.
Right? It's those same questions. What excuses I'm making, right? Justifications.
Yes.
So tell us a little bit about that. Like, what are you committed to in your life, would you say?
Being honest. I know that I have avoided temporary discomfort, and it creates long-term dysfunction in relationships, whether that's with myself, with my spouse, with my kids, with my friends, with my colleagues. When I am not honest, what it creates chaos. And so I'm committed to being honest, even if that feels uncomfortable.
Yeah, and to communicate that in a way, because I also have seen in my experience where I'm going to be honest here, but I communicate it in a way that's disruptive, that creates more.
Yes, I've done that.
Boy, okay, I'm going to be honest with you, and I'm going to say it like this, or I can say, okay, honestly, this is how I'm feeling, but to portray that in a way, and you do this very well, in a way that doesn't create, that's like Peter walking on water. I mean, these are the analogies I think of. Like, hey, come walk with me. Oh, there's a storm happening. Well, let's just do this and then come walk with me.
Yes.
Or I could say, okay, I'm going to stir this pond up with my honesty. Come walk with me. That's bullshit.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. And letting others walk with me, even if it's not my walk. They may be walking different, but they're still walking with me.
But it's like, hey, just come on. So creating an environment in life where it's peaceful and gentle, but yet honest. You know, because I think there's this thing that happens out there. I'm going to speak my voice and I'm going to do it how I do it. Well,
it's rough.
Oh my gosh. And I've just witnessed it so many times. And so when you brought that up, I thought about that. I'm like, okay, well, the honesty is peaceful because it's the truth.
Yeah.
And the truth shall set me free.
Yes.
You know, and it takes that need to be right, complete, because honesty isn't about being right. It's about being honest.
Yeah.
You know, with myself and then others. As a matter of fact, you've heard me probably say this, like, I truly enjoy being wrong.
I have heard you say that.
And I'm like, wait a minute here. You know, is that a weird thing to say?
No, I actually think that's a beautiful thing to say when you can come to that space of not having to be right.
Yeah.
That's something I continuously get to work on.
Because where have you actually learned the most?
In my relationship with my kids.
Yeah, and in being wrong. Oh, the wrongness of of what I've experienced has actually led to the remembrance of who I am.
Yeah.
It's this, again, jumbo shrimp.
Yeah.
Like, what a paradox. You mean it's like the things that I have done that haven't worked, that have created the most chaos in my life, are the things where I learned the most.
Absolutely.
About, and from the learning, open the door to remember me.
Yeah.
Oh, what a mirror. This is like this mirror effect. And at the end of it, gratitude pops out.
Yes, absolutely.
Gratitude pops out of the pea pod, you know. So
Isn't that a blessing?
lots of life to live.
Yes.
Things to do.
Yeah. I'm excited for whatever's next
Yeah.
too.
Yeah. So will you come back on, talk about your, as your health journey and
Yes.
your strength journey and all of those things?
I would love to. I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah. So in the next, little while, we'll see where you go.
Yeah, let's
Yeah.
do that. I'm committed to
Yeah,
that.
it'll be fun.
I'm excited to see where I go and what I choose.
Well, guys, we love you. Thanks for popping on the gratitude podcast. No, the Two
That's
Thumbs Up
right.
podcast. And Sarah, love you.
Love you
You
too.
honestly you sparkle. So I'm super grateful for you and our friendship and the things we all get to do in life together. And it's always a highlight. So thank you for
Yes,
that.
thank
and
you.
for your commitment to who you are. You changed the world. And I know this, as one remembers their divine uniqueness, they change the world.
Absolutely, I agree.
It's magical.
Yes.
So
Yes, we are.
anyway, Concussion Pros, we love you. Cheers. We got water. We get to have coffee next time. Oh yeah, we'll get a picture afterwards. But any guys, we love you. Thanks for tuning in. If you'd love to come on the podcast, hit us up. We have conversations like this, super simple, super easy. This was a free fall conversation. We had no agenda, and I love to experience this with people. So again, we love you. Thank you. Have a beautiful day. Enjoy the sunshine, and we'll see you next time. Thank you.